Hi everyone, Balinor here. Today I would like to show you my best Gilgamesh Gear findings, the gear I use and why and with which adornments. I think this will be a two-part video. I would like to cover today legs, armor and headpieces, while in the second video accessories, offense and weapons. So let's start with the legs. Let me filter by Gilgamesh. The sorting I normally use is power. It is a good way to use them. So these ones are my legs. Oh, sorry. So let's start from the top. This one is a plagued greaves. I don't actually use it anymore. It's a full defense and resistance piece. I was using Stardust. Stardust lowers your attack, so since the spiked shield changes, this gear piece is not good. The lower mana, the negative mana and attack is really bad, but it's quite fun because you have almost 2k resistant to a lot of ward. So it's a kind of fun piece to use. Then I have the Horizon Avalon leggings, 196%, very nice finding. I think I got it the first day of Horizon Avalon when it was released last year. So super lucky. And these legs I'm using mostly in gauntlets and sometimes in PvP and in any situation, like because it's a good all-rounder. They have a lot of ward percentage. It doesn't have HP, but it has attack. So I used my best Saturn Eye adornments. This adornment is probably the best in the game for Gilgamesh because it has HP and mana. That boosts your ward. It has ward, but also attack. So with the new spiked shield formula that uses attack, these adornments are amazing. So this piece of gear is really good, more than 1k resistance and defense, a lot of ward, attack, and magic, and also a bit of HP and mana from the adornments. So they are really nice. I'm using them in gauntlets, of course, but also in other situations that are very, very good, very useful. I have this old piece, Plugged Greaves. People ask me about Apollyon and Morrigan gear. They are good gear. I was using this one until I got a better piece. They are quite good. They have a lot of defense, a good amount of ward. So I was using random 2% ward adornments here. Then I have probably my favorite gear piece for legs. These ones are the legs from Ashen Phoenix. They are my best ward legs piece overall, even if they have lower ward percentage compared to Avalon leggings. They have a lot of HP, and the adornments I used were the greater bullseye. They boost HP and ward, so they are really good pieces for the ward of my Gilgamesh. This piece is the one I used to reach 300k ward. That's my highest ward I got. Then I have some other good pieces. Some of them are just utility. Like these legs, I got forged in the past just because I needed a second pair of legs. I was using them with crit on, and now I'm using them with mana. So they are a utility piece I use in dungeons, in party dungeons with my ults, and they have a lot of mana, so I can use the Horizon Phanem and Havoc swords and spam a lot of attacks without caring about my mana. And since they are God Forged, they have a good amount of slot, so I have a good amount of mana, and of course, as I said, they have attack, ward, a bit of everything. So these ones I currently don't use in Gilgamesh, so let's skip. Then I have these ones. These ones are also an utility leg piece. They are the fake chimera greaves and they boost the pet. So I put ward here too, just a bit. They are god forged and they are really useful in some situations, like of course dungeons, low level dungeons, where I want maybe my chimera to also attack more often, kill stuff while I do, like horde dungeons and stuff. Of course, a chimera with Gilgamesh is not strong, so she cannot hit a tier 9 or 10 and kill it, but yeah, lower ones, they are fine. Then I have this utility piece. I really like it, but I cannot use it in many situations. There are the Asker leggings. God Forge, really nice percentage. This piece of leg has a lot of attack, and with this amount of slots I was able to put all my best Horizon contraption, so with attack and ward mostly. They have a lightning element and immunity to stun. So if I have a good setup where I don't need ward, like in dungeons, I normally don't use much ward in dungeon, over 40k is enough. And since I have a lot of ascension levels, I can just use them and boost a lot my attack, be stun, immune to stun, and that's it. So this is another really good leg piece I use normally. And let me see, for Gilgamesh, I have some stuff. I don't have mats to master forge them. Yeah, this piece is really old. My first warrior piece, I used these legs a lot. They're really amazing. So they have some years now. And yeah, some times ago I just adorned them for some testing with the Gilgamesh, so with the AoE attacks, the spells from Bard and Charmer. So I just put some add-ons with magic on, some random stuff. And then I have these legs, the ones for the my testing with the automatic buffing, so the buff that comes from the legs. So you run with AoE spells like the ranger one, and you get the temporary buffs. And then I have also this one, ornate but really low, so I was just trying to reach a good amount of HP. So yeah, these ones are HP legs, worth only 4% from the item itself. Yeah, just for fun. Let me see. Yeah, last piece I can show is this one. These ones are broken legs I'm using with Swash for Gilgamesh, because they have a lot of slots, so I was able to put a lot of pinions. So they have a good amount of attack, defense is low. Of course you have negative mana, a bit of status protection, a bit of ward, and a bit of HP, so it's quite a good piece for Swash. Okay, I think that's it for my legs. Let me show you just my, for non-Gilga, special mentioning to my 2 Realm Shifter pieces I use, since Realm Shifter my second class I normally use. And they are this amazing piece of gear from Horizon Morrigan. I got it not too so long ago. They are really amazing, probably one of the best legs in the game. And also I'm using this piece a lot with Realm Shifter like an utility gear, because they have ward, they have HP, mana, attack, and I'm using contraptions. They are quite good, yeah. Okay, let's move to the chest. Let me filter again. Okay, so Gilgamesh chest pieces, I really don't have much to choose, since I'm using every time the Yeti coat. This gear piece is amazing. Really, you have to have one, and that's amazing because it has a lot of ward, but a lot of HP and mana. Good amount of defense, resistance, water element, immunities to frozen, and since it's my best piece and I use it everywhere, even with other classes, I just put it my best adornments for ward for the gear, so the greater bullseye and the jewel of the end. That's it. So this piece is really amazing, and this one is 194, but I also got an 196 not long ago, but I currently don't have materials to demo forge it, so it stays here, and then that's it for now. I was using before the ornate one, this one that was an high legendary high legendary version. So it was really good. This piece was better than many Horizon Surtur chest pieces. Then I got a couple utility ones like the fake Chimera armor, same story, like the legs. So yeah, boost follower, and I have a bit of ward, and that's it. I got the fake Carias. This one, like my legs, I didn't put the Stardust here. That's good as a turtle, so a lot of defense resistance, good amount of ward, negative HP and mana, luckily. So yeah, just for turtling stuff like maxing defense. I have this piece too. It was from my old days first days of Gilgamesh and tier 10. So it has a good amount of ward, decent amount, and HP, and that's it. Let me see. I have also this one from the old days too. As I said, Morrigan and Apollyon gear pieces. I used them a lot before getting better pieces. Then I have the tier 5 Surtur Cuirass. I used this for some special swash builds, because it has a not so high defense amount, but a lot of ward. So for some fun stuff, for a tier 5 piece is really good anyway. Then let me see. I have this old piece I was using in my old videos when Spike Shield can crit, when it was able to crit, sorry. Then I have this piece for the swash, so similar to my legs. This one has the pinions and the Fayette coat. This one was a normal one. This one was a normal one. It has a bit of HP, mana, kinda similar to 0 because of the inner one. It has a frozen immunity, ward, and a defense not too high, so I'm using it quite a lot. Then I have this piece, just a random stuff. This one was legendary. This piece has an amazing amount of ward, considering these adornments are 1% and not 2%, and it has a lot of attack. So if I could get a good ornate version of this one, I probably would go full attack, full ward, and have this amazing like 300 attack utility piece. This one is pretty cool. Then I have let me see, no, I think the last one, yeah, I have this one, never used, can be used for foresight, but no ward, so not that interesting for a Gilgamesh. And then I have my Court Jester outfit, so the piece I'm using for dungeons, and every time I need horns and gold, and I'm using this kind of adornments, so that Saturn Eye, as I said, a lot of HP, attack and ward, so the best. And since I'm farming a lot, I like having a little boost from these adornments. This one was ornate, not too high percentage, but earth and elements, so I just used it. That's it. Then I have the swash version, so it was broken with fire element and pinions. not much to say about it. Okay, so let's move to the head part. A lot of people asking me what's the best headpiece for Gilgamesh, and yeah, I made a document, you probably know, a sheet I shared kinda like 1 year ago, not super updated but quite useful. Let's go and see what I'm using. I have a lot of pieces I currently use, so I have of course the Fey plugged helmet, like I said, for the chest and legs, utility one for defense and resistance. This one was okay. I was using it at first, but yeah, the negative mana was quite a bit of a problem until I got the Feyeti coat, so I'm currently not using this piece anymore. Then I have my Old Northern Crown. As you can see, I got 4 legendary ones, so the 162, 66, 68, and now the 170. This one had the legendary background, but is almost ornate. I'm using this one in a lot of builds because it has a really good amount of defense, resistance, of course the immunities from the Old Northern Crown. Water element too, good, not the best since I'm always wearing the Feyeti coat that already has the water element, but it's really good, so I'm using it a lot of mana too, and with the Jewel of the Ends to have more defense, resistance, HP and mana, and of course 2% ward. So this one is one of the pieces I'm using the most, also with Realm Shifter. Then I have the Feyeti horns, tier 9 piece from the Feyeti, like the chest. I'm using this a lot, so I love the Feyeti. I suggest you, if you are a Gilgamesh, to farm for Feyetis. They are world red bosses, of course. This piece has a lot of slots and a good amount of ward, so you can use a lot of ward adornments to boost it. As you can see, I'm using a Jewel of the Ends, some Greater Bullseye, and they have so a good amount of HP, mana, a lot of ward, and it also has the ability to boost your healing items, like I'm using in some speedruns with Panacea and a lot of dots, like the Arise and Morrigan speedruns. So this piece, I'm using it a lot alongside the Old Northern Crown. This one gives me more ward, but yeah, less utility. Then I have some other pieces I'm using. So this one is to boost the follower, like you saw the legs and chest from Fey Chimera in the head. I'm using this one normally, but it has no boost in action rate, so yeah, kinda utility or for my Beowulf build. Then there are some random stuff I tried, so HP Lioness Crown for Foresight. This one was with a bit of magic and trying to boost defense, but yeah, not for the Gilgamesh, of course, because you have negative attack. Yeah, some other pieces I was using, like this one, I was trying to reach max ward, but yeah, now I'm currently not using it. This one also a good Morrigan piece from the past. Some more stuff. This one I was using for mana in some occasions. Let me see, this one for HP, and yeah, then I have a couple of interesting pieces. So the Lost Helmet for the dungeons, like the Court Jester, this one boosts your horns, and I'm using Saturn Eyes and Contraption for all my dungeons. Then I have the Arazen King's Crown. It has a lot of ward, a good amount of HP and mana, and a lot of foresight. So this piece at 200% is the best item for ward for Gilgamesh in the game, because of mana, HP, adornment slots and ward. But yeah, this one at this percentage is not better than the Feyeti horns I have. So I'm just using this with these kind of adornments for ward, HP, a bit of dex, It has a low defense resistance, so yeah, not too useful in certain occasions, but it has foresight. So I just prepared it for live PvP and stuff like that, if I need high foresight. And then I have the the Avalon Crown. So the Avalon Crown is a really good piece, especially since the change in Spike Sheet formula, because now you need attack to hit. This one has a lot of ward, attack, also curse and petrified immunities. So I put the Horizon Contraptions and I'm trying to Godforge it, so I can use it in certain occasions, and also as an utility, since defense resistance is sometimes not that useful, so you don't need a lot of it, so I can just run it like a good utility piece. Then some other stuff like the Lost Helmet for Swash, but also my Avalon Crown. This one is for the Swash, it has more than 500 attack, so I'm using it. Of course, negative mana, so you have to manage it somehow. Negative defense, really useful. Earthen Element, Ward, it was ornate. So yeah, that's I'm using it quite a lot, also with Realm Shifter. And I think that's it for today. So as you can see, I have a lot of pieces. I'm playing since a lot. I have a lot of God Forges. I don't have all the best pieces in the game, of course, like the Horizon Avalon Helmet. I would like to get a good one, but I didn't last month. I'm still missing a good ornate All-Notter Crown. And yeah, aside from that, I never got an ornate Horizon Surtur chest. Since my best one is not considering this one. Where is it? Oh yeah, my best one is legendary. So yeah, I was really unlucky, but yeah, the Yeti lost me anyway. So yeah, one day I'll go for this one too, even if it doesn't have more ward compared to this one. So yeah, I putting it at low priority, since with all the the ascensions I don't have that many materials to use. So yeah, as you can see, I am quite low in certain materials like the Greater Souls. I'm also started ascending my Realm Shifter. I'm currently at level 20, I think. So yeah, I'm using a lot of materials there too. So anyway, hope this was useful. I'll do in the future a second part with weapons, offhands and accessories, but for now let's finish this video here. It's still quite long, so hope you enjoyed it, hope it's useful for you. Stop the video, check the adornments, check the parts you need the most, check my lists, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll try to reply to you, and that's it. Thank you all, bye.